Which means you might be ready to cook the holiday feast for your family and friends, but you need to be ready if something goes wrong in the kitchen, and it often does, because cooking caused half of the residential building fires in 2017. This is according to some U.S. fire stats. More cooking fires occur on Thanksgiving than any other day of the year. They're 3 times as many as on average. So here to discuss this, AAA insurance expert, Skylar McKinley. So Skylar, thanks for being here.
Yeah, of course.
Why is Thanksgiving so dangerous?
So we think it's those turkey fires. That's what everybody says immediately is, oh, it's the exploding turkeys. Those turkeys we were pardoning earlier, some of the ones we don't pardon might strike back. Listen, there are these turkey fires. The big thing to know is never throw a frozen turkey in a vat of oil, right? Okay. Because oil and water don't mix, and that leads to these explosions. But also know the smoke point of the oil if you're frying your turkey, because above that point is highly combustible. And don't do this in your garage. Don't do this near your home. Be at least 10 feet out on a flat surface if you're frying a turkey. Okay, some people have breathed a sigh of relief because they find I don't do that. But there are other issues, aren't there? Yeah, and most Thanksgiving fires are not fryer explosions. They're just regular cooking fires. Cooking is one of the most dangerous things we do in our home, especially when we're entertaining big groups. To that end, what we recommend is keep people out of the kitchen, put snacks in the other room, only really have people who are cooking in the kitchen as much as we like to hang out in there. The other thing, too, is know what happens if there's a fire. If it's a grease fire, don't put that out with water. Make sure you smother that if you can. And what if there's a fire in your oven? Well, don't open it. Leave it closed, turn the oven off, let it cool down. And by the way, this is a great time to check your fire extinguisher to make sure that, that everything's working.
That is a good idea. Where does insurance come into play? It's not like you're going to get a turkey rider here. What's going on?
Right, yeah, although we're looking into it. I would say that, listen, as much as we love our relatives or our friends, accidents happen. You want to make sure you have liability insurance, and liability covers if someone slips and falls on the stairs or they have problems getting into your home. You want to have liability, but you also want to know what your liability limits are. You might want to consider an umbrella policy that kind of fills that gap, but just know what your liability is, because God forbid something happens on Thanksgiving or any day of the year, you are liable and you might have to pay out.
Okay, something maybe we didn't think of.
Right.
Skylar, thank you. Molly?
All right, thanks.